The Roadrunner Review is brought to you by its proud sponsors. Please visit Qdoba's downtown location at 15th and Market to try some warm 3-cheese queso, tortilla soup, or burritos you can't find anywhere else. And Panorama Orthopedics and Spine Center. From sports injuries to spine injuries to total joint for arthritis, they are in your neighborhood caring for your injuries, located at 3 convenient locations: Golden, Littleton, and Thornton. So our Roadrunners take back-to-back titles in the RMAC, and they move on to the Central Region Tournament. But with graduation ceremonies taking up the outfield, our Roadrunners had to bust to Colorado Springs to host the tournament, where they would take on a familiar foe. For the 8th time this season, Metro plays the Mavericks, but it was all Metro in Game 1 as freshman Aubrey Mall hits a 3-run blast in the 3rd inning. And Tara Michelson goes yard for her 22nd round tripper of the year. And how about some more Molly Clark as she guns down Whitney Bailey at the plate. Metro wins their first ever NCAA tournament game, and they did so handedly by a score of 10-1. On to round 2 versus another Mavericks team. This time it's Minnesota State Mankato. Christy Robinson starting on the mound. She's won 5 games in a row, but it was Mankato who looked to get on the board first. Chelsea Erickson sends Robinson's pitch deep at the wall, but guess who? Molly Clark reaches up and keeps the ball in the park. Clark continues to amaze in this postseason. Robinson loving the defense behind her. Metro erases that 0 on the scoreboard in the 2nd, when Mall singles through the right side, allowing Michelson to score all the way from 2nd. Fast forward to the 6th, Clark seems to pop out to the first baseman, but the ball is dropped and Janessa Tassone scampers home for the 2-0 lead. Then it's the number 9 hitter, Lauren Heinlein, who turns on this pitch for her 4th jack on the season. Metro blows open the floodgates, and that's all Robinson would need as she strikes out 6 in the win, and Metro advances to the Central Region Championship game.
Great defense. Tara made a couple nice plays. Molly stepping in at shortstop. Well, she robbed the kid in the 1st or 2nd inning, and then she came in at short and had a great play there. So, you know, different people stepping up at different times, but 1 through 9, you know, we can hit the ball. So proud of Budge for getting that one. That really hurt.
I don't think we're playing looser. We have a mission and we want to get it done. We don't want to let something like a little rain or a team from out of state stop us.
So it's on to face Mankato once again, but the Mavericks need to defeat the Runners twice in a row to earn the championship. They'll have to go through Robinson, however, and the senior pitcher gets a couple Ks to start the game. Tassone breaks the scoreless tie in the 2nd, going opposite field for a 17th home run of the season. 2-run score on the blast. Then senior Sarah Rush matches Tassone with her 17th long ball on the year. Runners up on the Mavs 6-0 after 3. And you know, sometimes when you're winning, things just seem to go right. In the 7th, Robinson looks to have the pop-up in her sights, but Rush runs into Robinson, who drops the ball, but it falls right on top of Rush, who is already on the ground, and the out is made. Metro wins the Central Region Tournament bracket number 1, and they will face the winner of bracket number 2.
Well, I just keep going back to a booster club lunch we had about 2 months ago, and Christy said, you know, we deserved it last year, and we were all, you know, we got kind of a bad taste in our mouth, and, you know, these kids love to play. They love game day, and you know, we have some pretty crappy practices on Tuesday, but come game day, they're ready to go.
You know, we worked really hard last year, and we fell short of what we ultimately wanted to do, and this year, you know, we took what happened last year and built from it, and we knew that we didn't want to fall short of what we could accomplish.
Still to come on the show, the road to St. Joseph continues for our softball team, and Anthony Luna will try and repeat the feat of capturing the 800 once again in outdoor track. The Roadrunner Review would like to thank its sponsors, Jason's Deli. Real food is fresh, higher quality, more flavorful, less processed, and naturally better tasting. Get real food at any Jason's Deli location. And the Boulder Broker Inn, a proud partner and preferred hotel for Metro State Athletics. Thanks for coming back to the Roadrunner Review. After taking the Central Region Tournament, our Roadrunners came back home to Auraria Field for the Super Regional Tournament. Their opponent, the Wildcats of Wayne State College. How good is Metro at home? They are 27-3 on the year on this field. The Wildcats come out of the Northern Sun Conference, and they bring with them the pitcher of the year in the conference, and Katie Getzinger. The sophomore was stellar all day. She strikes out 8 Roadrunners. She gets Heinlein looking, and she gets the nation's leader in home runs, swinging at some high cheese. Let's not forget about the RMAC's pitcher of the year in Christy Robinson, who has one of the best gloves in college softball. Robinson snags the line drive off the bat of Hannah Engelkamp. This one was a pitcher's duel as both pitchers kept the game scoreless through 5. In the top of the 6th, Wayne State's Jennifer Radley finds the right center field gap that brings home Cassie Nerton. The Wildcats grab that all-important first run. We now head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Metro trying to rally. Getzinger walks Michelson, and here's Mark Babish on the call.
So for today, which was 169 more.
And that ball's headed. It's gone. Metro State with the walk-off home run. Janessa Tassone wins the game for Metro State. Metro wins 2-1.
The home team takes game 1, and Metro State is 1 win away from moving on to the College World Series. Game 2, and the Wildcats needing to do something no team has done all season, and that's beat the Roadrunners twice in a row. Getzinger looking to rebound after giving up the walk-off home run, and she came ready to play. She strikes out 12 batters on the day, but she also gets some help from the defense. Tassone sends the pitch to center field, but Amy Sandstrom makes the catch before crashing into the fence. Still scoreless through 4. But in the 5th, Heinlein first with the double. Then the nation's leader in RBI comes through once again, sending the Getzinger pitch to the left field and reaching second on the throw home. Metro takes the lead, but the Wildcats come right back in the 6th. Amber Bayard singles home pinch runner Alicia Finke, and we are all tied up at 1 apiece. Into extra innings, top of the 9th, Sarah Rush belts the pitch to the fence, and Jen Fisher sends Amber Roundtree home all the way from first, and the runners retake the lead. But the offense didn't stop there. Aubrey Ma with the RBI double score and Molly Clark. Then Kelly Nishikita with the RBI single to left center, and the runners take a 6-1 lead. Wildcats string a few base hits together, and Sarah Earlywine singles up the middle to cut Metro's lead to 4. With the bases loaded, here's the call from the game. That one's tapped up, right field. Kelly Nishikita underneath it, and that's it. Metro State wins 6-2, and they're moving on to the College World Series in St. Joseph, Missouri.
Yeah, I think we were tying her up and just getting deep in the count and just being patient. We were just hitting the pitches that we wanted to hit, and eventually they were going to hit the gaps and eventually fall. So, I mean, because she pitched a great game all game, so it was just a matter of time they were going to fall.
This has been the best 2 years of softball I've ever played in my life, and I don't know, I'm like so excited for what's to come, so I know it's not going to end anytime soon, so that's my mentality going into it.
So in only their 3rd season, the Roadrunners will compete with 7 other teams to try and win their first national championship. Tune into next month's show for the highlights, or you can visit GoMetroState.com to see how they fared. We'll be right back.